Okay, ready? This is to my boy Drake. It's a rap. I wrote it. Copyright Taylor. Lil DJ Chili Chiller. Shawty, she coming over tonight. Wanna cook something good for my girl, alright. Cause the last time she visited, I made her a sandwich. Boy, you better know it was a ham on rye. Girl looked me straight in the eye and said, baby, I'm a vegan, bye. That shit made me break down and cry. But tonight you better know I'm making her vegan chili cheese fries. Girl, I won't be crying tonight. I'm just gonna be having a good time with my baby. Yeah, girl. Yeah. I hope you like my chili cheese fries, baby. They're for you. Dab! Hi. Welcome back to the kitchen. So this is the fun part of having the leftover cream cheese last week is that we get to have a snack, partners. This is a cinnamon raisin bagel with the cream cheese from the Kite Hill cream cheese spread from last week's episode where we made sweet potato enchiladas. If you haven't watched it yet, check it out. Underneath the link, click on it. Now we're gonna enjoy this cinnamon raisin bagel with onion and sour cream cheese because somebody went shopping and somebody got a cinnamon raisin bagel to go with the cream cheese that we have. So we'll see if this is a winner or a big fat loser. It was good. You want to try?
Yes, thank you.
No, you can't.
Please. I love bagels.
Just kidding.
Cream cheese. Please.
Just kidding. Reusing our Kite Hill, second week in a row. Today, we are making the ultimate junk food vegan spectacular when you're craving the munchies and something unhealthy. We're making vegan chili cheese fries. I'm so excited. Here's the deal. Full disclosure that I want to start out with. You can make your own fries. Because obviously chili cheese fries, you're going to need french fries. You can chop up fries, set the oven for like 420. Cut up some potatoes in the length that you want them. You can even do them like round, like chip style, or cut them long ways. Throw them in a bowl. Toss them in oil of your choosing, like olive oil, canola oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, whatevs. Put a little seasoning on it, like salt and pepper, and bake it for like 15 to 18 minutes. Make your own fries. We chose not to do that just because we don't have a lot of time tonight, and also because we wanted waffle fries, and it's really hard to make your own waffle fries, as you may or may not know. So we have these waffle fries that we purchased. We got them organic from Whole Foods. They're already seasoned, which I'm a little skeptical about. We'll see how that works out. Nathaniel did the shopping today, so we'll see if he's right or if he's wrong. And then we got these plain shoestring fries. So they're frozen, and we're going to bake them as well. So if you do decide to do it that way, just read the instructions on the bag. So now you may ask, how does one have vegan nacho cheese? Look no further. Think no more. Here I am to tell you. The way that I make this nacho cheese sauce, and this nacho cheese sauce is like a huge hit at most of my friend gatherings. When my friends come over, they ask me to make this for them, and I put it in a crock pot and I let it sit for the whole party, and people dip it with like tortillas and stuff. And it's really good dipped with celery too, if you want a low carb snack. And it's made out of potatoes and carrots. So this is kind of a potatoception dinner. We're having potatoes with potatoes, with potatoes, with potatoes. To prep before this, I steamed them, so they should be very squishy and soft. And you should be able to stab right through it very easily, like that. That's how you know that it's ready. Next, here's what we need. Let's go through the list. So you're gonna need fries, whichever way you slice it. You're gonna need fries. You're gonna need the 1 cup potatoes and half a cup carrots. You're gonna need a 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast, and that is what makes it cheesy, okay? So you need that for the nacho cheese sauce. You're gonna need a lemon, because this alkalizes the taste of the cheese and it makes it have like kind of a bitter a little bit. You're gonna need a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 a teaspoon of granulated onion, a 1/4 a teaspoon of granulated garlic, and a 1/4 a teaspoon of ground cayenne. So that's what you're gonna need for the, oh, and olive oil. Can't forget, you're gonna need olive oil. So those are the things that you're gonna need for the actual cheese sauce. And you're gonna need a blender of some sort. So hopefully you have a blender at home, Nutribullet, Cuisinart. I don't know what they're called. You're just gonna need some sort of blender. So let's go ahead and get started with the cheese. Cheese! The full cup of potatoes and half a cup of carrots, okay? And it's going down the hatch. And then we're gonna go ahead and do our oil. And that's gonna be a 1/2 cup, 1/3. And we're gonna fill that up halfway. A little bit more. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I just ran out. Look at that, guys. If it's not my lucky day. This is a 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast. So here's the thing about nutritional yeast. If you are plant-based, you probably already have it. If you don't have it, I would recommend buying it in bulk at Whole Foods or Sprouts. Nutritional yeast is seriously so amazing. Amazing. It's amazing. You can do so much with nutritional yeast. It basically makes things taste cheesy. Cut this lemon, squeeze its contents into this. It's in, because we're gonna get 1/2 a tablespoon of lemon juice, and it's very important that we don't use bottled lemon juice. Like, it's important that we use fresh squeezed lemon juice. Fresh, baby, fresh. And then next we're gonna use a 1/4 of a teaspoon of the onion powder. I use generous like scoops because I love flavor. 1/4 of a teaspoon of the granulated garlic. And then because I like spicy things, I'm gonna use a 1/4 of a tablespoon of the cayenne pepper. Ground cayenne pepper, baby. You're gonna need a teaspoon of salt. Yeah, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain on these ladies. I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain on these respectable women. I make it rain, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain on these feminists. I make it rain, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain. Oh, it closed. Oh, there we go. Okay. Down the hatch. Now, we need water. Here's the thing about this recipe. I've made it a lot of times, and it gets sticky, and it gets dry. So, the recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of water, but I do it like a 1/4 and a little extra, like that much extra. Just enough where I know it won't get too sticky in it. And you'll have to add water to taste. So if it starts getting like and clumpy, add water and you'll be okay. Here we go. Oh, looks so good. Here it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a little taste of it. This is the best part of cooking, is tasting it. Okay, perfect. It's amazing. Okay, pause it, stop it. Dude, I fucked it up.
Why? What happened?
I put way too much salt.
Oh man, Taylor, what happened?
I know, we gotta fix it. It's okay, I know how to fix it.
We can't eat that.
So while we're waiting for the other fries, we made some of these organic seasoned waffle fries, and I'm eating it with ketchup. I'm actually eating it with organic unsweetened ketchup because Heinz and other brands have a lot of sugar in the ketchup. And in case you guys didn't know out there, sugar is literally the body killer. It's stronger as far as addictive than cocaine, and it is terrible for the body. It is actual poison. So the more you can stay away from sugar, the better off you'll be. I think for females in my like body size, 24 grams of sugar is how much I'm supposed to have a day. And like in a cold pressed juice, for example, it can be from like 14 to 18 grams. So in here, the sugar is less than 1 gram. There's no preservatives. There's no high fructose corn syrup. And then let's find out. Hey, Siri, how many grams of sugar does Heinz ketchup have in it?
Looking.
Let's find out. This is an article from the Washington Post, which I feel is a pretty credible source. Maybe you disagree, let me know. Oh my gosh. A tablespoon, this is a teaspoon. Let me get a tablespoon to show you. A tablespoon size has 4 grams of sugar in it, which is more sugar than a typical chocolate chip cookie. And how many people actually limit their serving size to 1 tablespoon? Check this out. I poured about this much. This is probably 2 tablespoons. So that's 8 grams of sugar in literally just the ketchup that I'm dipping my French fries in. Wowza! That's crazy. I mean, considering that this isn't even what I would consider like something sweet or like dessert. I mean, if you were counting that as like your sweet amount per day, then yeah, it's not bad. You could risk that. But how many of you are not counting how much sweet you have, how much sugar you have in your diet a day, considering like a Kind bar has about 18 grams of sugar in it from honey or sometimes even cane sugar. So, and that's like considered healthy food, like a Kind bar, you know, or like a Lara bar, or Cliff bars are even worse. They're like 25 to 28 grams of sugar per bar. So, I mean, that's a lot. So just a little quick tip to be mindful of is how much sugar is in your ketchup. Actually, there's a great documentary on Netflix. I'm not endorsed by Netflix. I wish I was. But there's a great documentary on Netflix called Fed Up, and it's about the sugar epidemic in the United States, and it's insane. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's literally blew my mind. I didn't even realize how bad sugar really is for the body until I watched it. And I mean, cutting sugar out of your diet or limiting sugar out of your diet changes your mental focus, your mental capacity, your memory, your happiness. It changes seriously the way you live. So yeah, check that out. So the cheese is bomb and it's done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up our chili. We just went with Amy's. It's an organic brand of soups and soups. And they always have good stuff. And when we shop, we just read the label. I mean, if there's a bunch of crap in it, don't buy it. What I'm going to do now is start heating up some of this. So we'll be able to pour it on to the chili cheese fries, because you can't have chili cheese fries without the chili. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and do the whole thing. And make sure to recycle. So we're going to chop up these to go on the tops. And then we're gonna get some cilantro. Be sure that you wash your cilantro and your green onions before you do this. There we go. So these will go on top of the chili cheese fries, and then now I'm gonna clean up a little bit while we have some time. This is Nathaniel, the cameraman's wine. I took it. This is what you call a double dip. No, this is like when you're a kid and you want both ice cream flavors, so they give you the chocolate and the vanilla. It's not gonna work. Whee! Let's do it. I'm gonna put some of these, Okay, like that. Chile. Go over to the cheese. And here we go. Oh my God! It's just cheese. But it's not even just cheese. It's made out of potatoes and carrots. I mean, come on. Can't get much better than that. Grab some of this guy right here. This is red pepper seasoning flakes, gourmet, organic from Domino's Pizza. Sprinklage because we like spicy things here. So this is love. Na 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 na. So this is love. Na 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 na. So this is love. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know if I'm willing to share this week's recipe with you. I can't believe this. This is so good. We've never done this before. We've never added chili to our potato and carrot cheese, but this is unreal. Oh my gosh. Have a good night, you guys. We'll see you next time.